Okay, so this question involves two people, A and B. What they have done is they have started a business by investing a sum of 35,000 and 13,000 respectively. And at the end of every month, this guy A withdraws certain amount from his investment and B invests the same amount as A withdraws. And after the end of the year, their share in the profit is 1:1. We have to find the amount withdrawn by every month. All right. So A is investing 35. 30, I'll say 35 instead of 13. Sorry, 35,000. And B is investing 13. So this is the situation on, let's say, 1st of January, right? The sum of these two values is 48,000, right? So what the question is saying is A withdraws the certain amount from the investment and B invests the same amount. So if A is subtracting X from his sum, that is 35,000, and B is adding the same amount, so the overall investment would remain constant at any point of time on any month, right? This becomes a constant value. So on 30th of Jan, 31st of Jan, this guy A would have taken his X sum out of 35,000 and B would have invested X amount more into his investment. This would be after the end of first month, yet the total investment would remain 48. This would happen same on 28th of Feb, again same on 30th March, and so on. What we have to remember is after 30th of November, these two guys would be investing and taking out their sum, respected sum, on 31st of December. But at that time, this amount, the X amount or whatever, 48,000, would be invested for 0 time. So the trick of the question actually is that the number of transactions they are making to their original sum would be done for 11 times, right? Because at the end of first month, that is January, then February, and so on till November, you have 11 months. The 12th transaction, that is on 31st of December, that would take place, would become immaterial. So the entire process of subtracting the amount would be for 11 times. And we also know that their profit is in the ratio of 1:1. So the amount invested for the entire year by A would be same as the amount invested by B for the entire year. And that would become a reality only if 35 minus X, this particular equation, at the end of the 11th transaction would become same as what the B's value was at the start of the year. So this thing would become 13 and this thing would keep on increasing and become 35. So we can write that 35 minus 11x would become 13, right? So when you solve for the value of x, you will get 2. But since we had considered 35,000 as 35, so you know that x is 2000. Hence answer becomes option number B. So no matter what the language of the question is, what you have to consider is look look at how the end profit is going to look like, and at the same time for how many months this sum is being invested. It is not for 12 times but only for 11 times. This was the trick involved in the question, and there was no calculation done. It was just a trick question. The examiner was trying to confuse the students by giving it to be a year's population, right? So this is another fraction, a question involving fraction and a little bit of language problem, and it becomes very important in our topics.
If you like my lecture, please subscribe to my channel. You can also provide me feedback in the comment section so that I can make the required changes and improve the quality of videos as well as the content. You can also join my Facebook group as well as my Facebook page, where I provide regular updates as well as regular PDFs and test on a daily basis. I have Telegram channel as well as Telegram group also. You can join those also. There I provide regular PDFs as well as regular tests. The name of Facebook and Telegram groups and channels is Success RBI or Success SBI. There's a mobile app also. The name of the app is Infinity. You can join that app, you can download that app, and that will allow you to take quizzes just like you take a quiz in the real scenario when you go and take the examination, the government examinations. So that will help you get a better idea and take regular quizzes of phase 1 for RBI as well as SBI.